Mythic Squad, the People's Guild. Our passion for making monsters can't be killed. We breed the best pets, learn a lot, no regrets. Join us in creating excellence. Purple on our back, Mythic Squad on the chest. It's the Mythic Squad. It's Mythic Squad.
Honey, it's time to wake the fuck up. It's the Mythic Squad. It's Mythic Friday, and we're ready to let's go. Dragonfly, buongiorno. How you doing?
I'm fine. Good. Honey.
All right.
Hello,
Bringing the
honey.
thunder, I see. How you doing? What's
How you
new?
doing, honey?
Did you catch the AMA or that replay?
Tuning in from London. Ciao. Yes, this
From
week is
London.
yes, this week has been great.
Oh,
Great.
yeah.
Massive, really massive. The new hunt, the new patch, the new release. We'll have to organize. We'll have to organize so good our armies, our legions.
Yeah, there's so much that got dropped yesterday, from traits being on the horizon, far horizon, but on there. We got new void hunts. I knew it was, as soon as I saw the nest, I knew it was the Bok Bok, or at least I thought it was, and then of course confirmed. Um, Obviously, the new time bar is going to be in place. A lot of good things coming already, and a lot of people are just feeling a little bit more bullish every time we have, like, not just an update, but like a substantial update. It feels like we're getting progress, and there's some great quality of life. Just before you popped on, I was doing some questing, and that new requeue functionality is fire, just in my opinion. So
Yeah, of course, of course. About time bar, I'm absolutely. I'm in trip. I'm on trip with the swiftness potion because this week I won the pens. You know, the rare, very rare pens. And I make some calculations about pens, okay? Because my pens are very rare and they give 10% more. So I take a look on my hero, how much speed that hero has, okay? That hero with 26 agility, okay? She goes to 90 speed, okay? The swiftness potion adds plus 90 to speed.
yeah.
Okay, so for 56, your hero is like if you, I don't know, you have an hero with 26 agility, okay? For 56, you have an hero like 52 as agility. It's crazy. It will be, I think, the most bought potion we'll ever have. I don't know your opinion, but I'm absolutely amazed by this because I tried the pens, and I can assure you the pens are game changing in your hero just for a plus 10% on 90. So my hero goes from 90 to 100 and something, no?
Wow.
And you already see it's game changing. I can't imagine how much game changing can be the swiftness potion that adds a plus 90. Okay.
Yeah.
So boys, prepare your swiftness, swift thistles. Yeah, it's the right pronunciation. And craft some good swiftness potion because it will be very important in the game.
I mean, here, let's see what I had yesterday. We had the demo, the new time bar. Of course, they unveiled the new box. And the bad mother clucker. We's a bad mother clucker. They've got the potion update, as you were just alluding to. The swiftness potion. If you take a peek on here, the weight of the swiftness potion currently is the most heavy item to utilize in combat. You get plus 90 speed for 50 ticks.
What I was saying, 90 speed. So an hero with 26 agility, it goes to 180 speed.
Holy cow!
It's on a level 13 hero. The swiftness potion, it is something like you have 10 pens. Okay, it's crazy.
Yeah, and I mean, I think a lot of it really changed. We'll get to see anti-blind. It looks like that one's going to play a big component. You know, the one thing I do wish, and it probably is on the horizon too, is I think that the anti, or what's it called? Anti-blind, whichever one is anti-blind. I feel like they should get those working right away because I want to see how those perform in combat if it really does make a substantial difference. Like, I don't know. Clear vision, double clear vision. Like how much of a role is that going to play? And you know, Mythic Squad, we're not going to have that many basic trait heroes yet unless the meta supports it. You know, if there's a change in which double foresight just makes your evasion monstrous.
Right.
Obviously, we're not going to ape into broken mechanics, but it's pretty affordable to break into, you know, basic traits. It's not even necessarily breaking into it. Full HP, so full health potion, recover 100% max HP, has an item weight of 8 versus the health vials that are little, have 35%. And it is more, I suppose, economical to utilize that full health potion, even though it does cost 4. Yeah, I guess, I don't know. I guess there's going to be times where we'll actually want to do that because I think that, you know, from turn economy standpoint, maybe using 1 turn versus using 3 turns to get 105%, it would make more sense. Or if you want to balance it out to have some MP, which I'll be honest, I don't think I ever used the MP vials. Do you?
If
you use priests a lot, you will. Yeah.
I don't know why. The point is more expensive, okay, but a little bit more efficient because 3, I think, 35 on 100 is less than 3 on 8. I have to do the calculation. I don't know. We can try.
What are you trying to calculate?
3 on 8 versus 35 on 100. Because recover 35 of max HP.
So 3 lower health vials is 105 HP. The weight is only 3. So if you calculate it as weight weight for weight, you'd have effectively 100% of max HP versus 105 for all 3. But the biggest variance is in a game of trade economy. In order to utilize all 3, you'd have to use 3 turns. At least that's my understanding. And I think the lessers take less initiative. Yeah. 300 less initiative. So it won't impact your speed as much. Anti-blind takes 500 less initiative. So that's kind of neat.
Let's consider that with the full health potion, you take 1 turn to recharge completely, recharge everything.
Yeah.
So it's better.
It's almost better to have a full health potion than it is to have like resurrection. I guess resurrection uses a turn, but it doesn't use MP, and then you're able to maintain your other items. So you could still have like a swiftness potion in your back pocket or a toughness potion in your back pocket. But yeah, I mean, there's going to be different ways to play. There's going to be different ways to win. I'm pretty sure we're going to see a lot of different strategies come to light once these potions take into place. And you can tell the economy is a lot more bullish. We've had some little pumps in the last couple of days. And speaking of, I gotta re-up on Jewel today. But what else do we have here? The potion updates for stone carvers. It requires 3 times the previous potion cost, but that is to account for the lower potion cost for BYOP. Bring your own potion. This one's dope. Quest requesting on one of my accounts right now. I'm still manual questing. I still have to get it over to Helper, which is going to be a lot easier than it was previously. But this requeuing is awesome. Number one, because you don't have to select anything. It just goes right back into the same thing. So if you have consistently the same heroes going together, doing the same quests, even in gardening, I think in gardening is like the place where this is really under might not be getting as much love as it should get, because gardening is painstakingly slow. Picking the garden you want to go into, and then having to go with only 2 heroes. It takes a long time to get all your heroes requeued, and this is just one of those quality of life enhancements that I absolutely love. So shout out to Frisky Fox for making this happen, and of course, any of the other rest of the team that I don't know about, but so awesome that was able to happen. You don't do manual questing though, right? You do Helper?
Yes.
Yeah. And then multi-send heroes. So this is for multi-sending heroes. I'm assuming that eventually they'll add pets too. Right now, if you multi-send a hero, it'll send with pets and equipment to another wallet. So for instance, you have someone like Ogre who uses multiple wallets to use Crystal Kraken and his normal everyday wallet that he uses. He goes back and forth with the heroes and their items and anything else that's attached to them. Now that's just going to save him so much more time, because he can just pick all 6 of his Crystal Kraken heroes or all 12 of his Crystal Kraken heroes and send them over, with a few clicks versus having to individually. And that's just another quality of life improvement that, we're excited for.
They know many heroes will move now.
Oh yeah.
Many
heroes, pets. The meditation circle improvement, I'm excited to see this one. I got a couple level ups as of today. And now they're going to make it so that they've updated it for tracking of attunement crystals effects. After successful meditation, it's now going to display a special indicator in the post level up modal to show when a crystal caused a stat to increase. So that's cool. So like imagine you're Big Worm, Sir Worm had mentioned it yesterday that that's going to be really awesome. It's probably going to make it so that those chaos stones are a lot more enticing, because previously you don't know if that chaos hit anything, and now if it does have an impact to the level up, we're going to be able to see that. So that's great. But that's coming from someone who typically uses, if I use on some of my better heroes a greater crystal, for whatever reason, greater crystals do not slap for me. I'll get zeros using greater crystals, and for the amount that they cost, a 0 is not acceptable. Obviously,
I
RNG
don't use because I can't deal with RNG if the heat is not good.
yeah. Well, with some heroes, you want to give them the best of the best of the best. You got that Rolls Royce pulling up. You don't want it in spinner hubcaps. You want it in those. You want it in those. I don't know, good ones. Some momos or something filthy. I got momos. Holiday on ramp getting some love. What is this? Continuing to press Clayton will allow players to trade directly into Jewel on that network. Exciting to see more and more avenues for getting in and enjoying DeFiKingdoms. Fantastic. Newcastle listings. We had a birthday over the weekend. So shout out to our birthday boy on the Mythic squad over on the East Coast right now. He made it safely. He's looking forward to that. Do you like bloaters? Then you're going to love Sticks Intern. Check out Office Hours podcast for DFK chatter. Also added to the castle is Donate Live, Subsquid, and Trader Joe. But like I said, we got a birthday to celebrate. Look at how smooth and debonair. Smooth with the B, baby. Smooth. Happy birthday, Sticks Intern. That actually took me a long time to make that image. It took me seriously at least 35 minutes for it to look anything like a bloater. And I was like,
you're good.
Who cares? Print it.
It's very good. I like.
Sorry. Up. And then Dark Summoner Mask. Did you get this one?
Not yet, but I will take it.
And then it's the last day. There's still a few hours left to get the champion gi. If you haven't got one yet, it's your chance to win your portion of 1.5 million gi that'll be separated between 50 individuals, totaling to about 30,000 karate token each. And of course, we do want to support next Friday. I got money on Dreamer. I'm telling you. Next Friday, February 23rd in Mexico, Dreamer is going to be taking on Russell Peter or Philip Russell, or I forget the other guy's name, something like that.
Yeah.
But we also have some other love to give just when you thought we were done. Pow! Yeah, baby! Shout out to Grady. Looking forward to him smashing his opponent's face with his fist, dumpling style. That's going to be a good one. You have some karate token, right?
Yeah, someone, just someone, and not so many. But I think I will bet on Dreamer and Grady because I love them and they are great. Grady is my favorite singer, after you, of course. And
baby, yeah.
Baby, yes. I think that the Void Hunt of yesterday can be a song. After we have to talk about this because the devs was so funny in talking about this. You see, and I think I can sample someone funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that one. Baby.
Our favorite influencers.
All right. Hoping they take their opponents down quickly and decisively. That would be entertainment for me. And then the new Wood Dragon Void Hunt mask is out for the month, beginning February 10th. It launched, and I picked one up, and I haven't won one yet, but I had to buy one just in case. I don't want to risk it. They're so cheap. Might as well get one.
I have 2 of these, and I put on bald heroes. This kind of.
That's funny. This was kind of cool. We were reviewing this yesterday. We've got the strength we've got what these multipliers do, and just as a reminder, we'll breeze through these real quick. Strength adds a multiplier to various actions, especially physical attacks and skills. Dexterity plays a lesser role in defense and modifies attack damage from certain weapons. Agility determines the time between a hero's actions in combat, so those little ticks. It also plays a role in evasion. We have an ongoing, not debate, but we're discussing whether or not agility also impacts magic evasion as well as physical attacks. I'm not sure, and we'll definitely want to get some clarity on that. Good AMA question for me. Vitality, the primary stat that impacts HP growth, has added benefits to recovering from certain debuffs. Endurance adds to defense and increases debuff resistance. Intelligence adds a multiplier to various actions, especially skills and magic, and modifies magic evasion. This also plays into how much MP is gained when leveling up.
It's a spell blocked too. Intelligence.
Yeah, spell block too. And I got a little image of that too. I think you uploaded it into one of the Mythic Alpha channels, and we'll look into that. Wisdom adds a multiplier to magic attacks and skills and increases magic defense. This stat also plays into how much MP is gained when leveling up to a lesser extent than intelligence. And then this one, I feel it's going to be meta in everything for the foreseeable future. Luck. The higher hero's luck, the more likely it is for a hero to land a critical strike. Luck also slightly increases chances to find rare items during quests and plays a small role in evasion. So let me check something really quick. I hate when I go into my chats. It's my toxic trait. In PvP nuggies, tools and resources, Mythic Alpha, boom, right here. The double stat formula variables, block is dex and luck. Evasion is agility and luck. Recovery is vitality and luck. Status effect resistance is endurance and luck. And spell block is intelligence and luck. I thought it would have been wisdom and luck, but apparently it's intelligence and luck.
Yes. Intelligence and luck. And luck every
luck, man. Luck's meta. Drop for drops, critical strikes, and then obviously all those other modifiers.
I want to just remind to the people listening here that in Mythic Squad there is a channel named the DFK Mythic Tutorial, where we share all the info we have about the games. And yes, exactly, this channel. And here there is everything, okay? If you are a beginner, if you are a pro, just take a look. You may find something you don't know probably, and it's curious. It's nice. So if you are in the Mythic Squad server, just take a look here.
Yeah. Yep, everything is in here, even some of this old school art. Is this the one that Workhorse shared that one time or no?
This I created. I think is a reference to the New World, something like this. It's about mindset. Okay, it was a post about mindset, and here there is everything because I collected everything on every institutional or not channel. I also shared some info about the skill trees, all the alphas, and the info taken from the workers blog too.
This one's going to have to be updated.
This is to be updated, right? Thank you.
This one is to be updated. The other ones look good though. This one, I don't know if those are still valid. The drop counts. Main class, subclass.
This one is very
well done, Dragonfly. Well done. Top marks.
This is very important. The one up. Go a little bit up if you wanna Starbuck. Up.
How far?
Wait. Stop. This is from Workers blog, and it's very, very useful.
This one, Skill Codex one?
Yes. If you are building heroes now without to know anything about subclasses, here you can learn everything for your future fights. Okay. Nothing you see here is available now, but it's important if you build the hero today because you have to level. You will need 1 or 2 years, so it's better now. this kind of infos, and I love it because he's explained it so well.
Yeah. Capstone. So much here. Yeah, I put it in the chat in case anybody wants to see that too. I'm sorry, excuse me. In a couple days, in a couple days, we'll have the Brutish finals. Shout out to Sticks Intern. He posted up what that final thing is going to be here. Sticks Intern. I think it was his most recent post. Be sure to like it, share it. Round of 11 will begin Friday, February 23rd at 1:30 p.m. That's 4:30 Eastern. Quarterfinals are scheduled to begin at 2 to 2:30. So that's very cool. Again, Caracat, Dags, Dr. J, Sir Worm, Freak, Zion, Winston Jazz Hands, Lorray, Danimal, Winston F11, and Oh Cool. Excited to see you guys in the finals. Thank you for all you thank you for your patience getting to this point. And Six Intern, he's been so methodical. If it was up to me, I would have had a speed challenge or something like that. But he thought he got more intricate with it, more substantial, and thought of a way to make it meaningful, and worked with the finalists to make sure they were all on board, or at least, if they had a voice, they had an opportunity to share it, and was really thoughtful in his meticulation of putting this together. So shout out to Sticks Intern. I mean, the guy's a legend. Happy birthday. And if you want our first Sticks Intern merchandise, the Brutish Sticks Intern shirt is available now. Black, gold, team purple, and heather purple and yellow. They all look pretty fire. I think my favorite, actually, though, believe it or not, is the gold. It just looks orange to me. So hopefully it looks like the picture when they get it, because I didn't order one yet. 11th page lore. Intern and I are working on episode 2 of that. I think we have the script ready, or at least close to it. And hopefully we get that out by the end of the month. That would be awesome. The story is completely different. It has different characters, and it's very funny. So I don't want to steal any of our thunder, but we've got a very funny scenario that only DFK players are really going to understand, but people are going to love it. And I think this might have been an intern design, straight up. I think Sticks Intern was written on the lips by Skiller. The shirt altogether is a Skiller design. So shout out to Skiller. What's up, Eric? Good morning, by the way. Today, after Crystal Kraken, we have Ogre and the Bee filling in for Mosh, who's on a well-deserved ski trip with the fam. So be sure to check that out. The Bee has been killing it. Like last night, he got he's just been getting summon after summon. He got a triple elite with Toxic Legionnaire yesterday with 5 summons, uncommon. 5 summon triple elite. Double, I can't remember if it's Giant Slayer. I think it is Giant Slayer. Double Giant Slayer and Stun with Toxic. That's just going by memory. Let's find out. Woohoo! There's our boy Intern on the red eye flight to the East Coast. Here it is. Look at this. Legionnaire Wizard. So it's going to have, Legionnaire Wizard with double stun. I was wrong. Double stun Giant Slayer Toxic. And that is just going to be a PvP monster, number 1 out the gates. But 5 summons on top of that. Beeve, you're a madman. And that's after yesterday he got a Black Highlands Whelp. Like this guy's making me look bad. Last week he got a Spellbow Archer with Hardened Shield and Second Life, and a Dread Knight Monk with Second Life, rare, to accompany his other Dread Knight Legionnaire with Second Life, and his other Dread Knight Monk with Second Life. And look at this Dark Knight, Second Life, Exhaust Explosion, my guy.
It's Wonderland.
Yeah, look at this. Astute Scavenger, 115%. Bananas. Make sure you keep it away from the monkeys, because that is bananas. And then let's see. Where did it go? And then of course,
It's
gotta
not.
give myself some love. Last
It's
night I
not
couldn't
DD.
sleep. Huh? What?
It's an ODD too. This one.
Yeah. This is what I got last night. And Hope got something fire. Check this out. I got this yesterday. I couldn't sleep at like 1 a.m. So I was like, I'll hatch 5 eggs. And I was like, okay, I'll hatch one more. And of course, it's always the last one that gets you that fire. So I hit a Tagua baby last night, mythic. So mythic vibes. Astute angler at 126. And then not to be outdone, Hope immediately shows off his mythic dragoon with 2 summons. Fire Hope, fantastic summon, nice hit. Batar, shout out Batar, throwing in the chicken mom surrounded by the mythic squad. I love our team, man. Mythic squad,
I
love
love
them.
I love this.
So shout out Justice Beaver. And then speaking of Mythic Squad, last week I finished my Elite Mythic Squad. Finally, one of my goals I've got one more goal on my checklist. I'm keeping that one silent because I don't want anyone else to beat me to it. But my goal was to have an Elite of every, a Mythic of every Elite. So I finally hit that yesterday. I made all of them. Dragoon Summoner with Toxic, Sage Priest, but I think really good traits for a Sage. Critical Aim, Poison Blade, Chatterbox, and Foresight. I love it. And you all know these are all either greater or regular or greater stoned. And then last I got a Critical Aim. This one I hit this week. Critical Aim, Hardened Shield, Headstrong, Duelist. And then the big summon I did last week, I didn't even put on air, but I did share it last night.
Last week, your fault. I had to buy one mythic sage because your fault.
Hey, did you not get a good deal though?
After watching all this sage, you should know that after the stream, I said to Starbuck, I need a mythic sage, and we find together a very good one. And I take.
And it was the floor, and I think it had an advanced trait. It was good. But after stream last week, I was kind of peeved because I had burnt a mythic thief with elite traits, active trait, and a blue skin dread. And I lost that blue skin dread and ended up getting a legendary thief. And luckily it had blue skin, but it didn't. I missed on the dread. But luckily, Dread Knight fell to recessive in R1. Shout out intern. We just gave you some love. Go ahead and watch us back in 2x speed, baby. And luckily, I went right back into the pit, in a better mindset, and it was very good. I got my first legendary Dread Knight. I did catch that blue skin zombie baby. Blue strength, I used a greater agility or greater swiftness on there, added 2 tier bonuses because I did burn a level 10 legendary Dark Knight. But from that legendary Dark Knight, I unfortunately lost stun, but did carry over second win. So I got a second win Death Mark, Fearless Leadership, Dread Knight with, again, blue strength and mega agility. We just saw how important agility is going to be. I'm going to be slapping this baby with Vit, agility, and luck for the foreseeable future.
This is very good, very good. And I put
and shiny,
and shiny and blue. And I wanted to say I put the agility, swiftness stone on my legendary dread too. So when PvP come, I wanna fight my dread against your dread, and we see the winner. I have to find a good VZ for mine because yours is blue. So
the only thing I wish you had that didn't carry over were the wings. So I had wings on it, but I wish that would carry over. But obviously, I do not care. Having the legendary dread is everything. And I don't know. Once I hit all my goals, I got one more goal. I mean, obviously, I want to hit a mythic dread, but that I'm in no rush to get. Anyways, that is what we got. And a new reminder, next week we've got the Mythic time. Our normal 8:30 Pacific stream on Thursdays is going to be at 5 p.m. Because we do have a special guest, the one, the only, Mr. Pervy Workhorse. It's the office perv or work perv. So Pervy Sage will be here next week on Thursday. So we're excited to have him. I want to pick his brains, and I feel like he's gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be exciting. I'm gonna be trying to hold back my enthusiasm, but I've got so many questions I've had boiling for him. I've got to get him a copy of those questions ahead of time.
Alpha time with Workers.
I can't wait. So be sure to tune in with the Mythic Squad and Workhorse. We'll have a couple of other guests on, but we'll make sure they're confirmed before we announce them. Fully confirmed, I should say. And as usual, we hope you all are still very... Mythic Squad out. All right. You want to close us out, Dragonfly? Any statement?
No. I wish everyone to make the right decisions about moving heroes, because we have to move so much heroes and to make so great changes to our legions, to our armies, and so on the general Mythic chat, I'm sure we'll have to talk about this. So have a great week and have a good day.
Yeah. Hit that like button for us if you haven't already. It does help us out quite a bit. All right. Love you guys. Peace and Mythic vibes.
Ciao.
The Mythic Squad, the People's Guild. A passion for making monsters. Can't be killed. We breed the best pets, learn a lot, no regrets. Join us in creating excellence. Purple on our back, Mythic Squad on the chest.